What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the R&B podcast.
What up, everybody?
Actually, episode 5. Sorry.
Is it 5? No, yeah. Because we've
episode
uploaded 4.
special today.
Yeah, we've uploaded 4.
Yeah, so for this week, it's going to, from now on, for the next couple of weeks, I'm planning on having the episodes be a little bit shorter, roughly around 30 to 40 minutes. Kind of still testing the waters since it's the beginning of our podcasting, and wanted to see if you guys are more into like the shorter content, or if you guys want us to stick around for the hour, a little bit over hour mark. So it's gonna be a little test trial for the next couple of weeks, roughly 30-40 minutes.
Yeah.
So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy the shorter content. I think we're gonna try to do 2 episodes a week. So basically we're just splitting that hour into 2 30-minute episodes.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, hopefully that'll.
And I mean that also gives us more. I mean, not necessarily more content because it's going to be split up, but
I think it gives
honestly,
like.
yeah, I feel
it kind of does, because instead of having to wait 1 week or 1 video per week, they could see 2 videos per week now.
Yeah.
Even though it's a little bit shorter, but it's like you could see us a little bit earlier in the week.
Yeah. No, I feel that.
Yeah.
But let's go ahead and get it started.
Yeah, might as well just jump right into it. So I wanted to bring up this topic. Are you a slow texter or are you a fast texter, as in response-wise?
I'd say probably a slow texter.
Slow texter?
Because honestly, shit.
What's your average response time?
Average response time. If it's like a conversation that I'm really into.
Yeah.
5 to 10 minutes.
5 to 10 minutes. Okay.
Yeah, but sometimes if it's like a one-off thing that like, hey, like I'm gonna fucking do this, blah blah blah, I might take like 2 hours or something.
Right.
But I feel like I typically respond within a day,
right,
unless I really don't want to talk to you.
Yeah.
Then I might just leave you on red.
Yeah.
But on average, I'd say I respond like 5 to 10 minutes if we're having a actual fucking conversation. I will say though, I personally find fast texters annoying. I find them so fucking annoying.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you have multiple messages. Like if they ask like 2-3 questions, it's like, oh, like I'm doing this. Like, do you want to do that? Oh, and I also just remembered about this. So it's like, all right, let me reply to one fucking message, and then you're gonna reply to the second message, and they already replied. So it's like, fuck, do I even want to respond to that second message they sent me? Or like, I just find it annoying. It's like, all right, let me finish sending fucking messages. Like, don't respond within like 30 seconds or something. Not even 10 seconds.
Yeah.
If I'm texting you, wait at least a minute. Because I might be writing a second text. I don't know. But
yeah, so you say you were a slow texter?
Yeah, I'm a slow texter. I prefer not necessarily fucking taking hours to reply, but like just take a few minutes.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, I'm definitely the opposite. I'm a fast texter. I think for me, I think it's just like my mindset is like, if I see the message, then I'm gonna respond when I see it. And most of the time, I'm usually on my phone a lot. Whether I'm like at the gym, working, not working, whatever it is, I'm usually on my phone. So I usually text back pretty quickly. So for you, do you text when you see the messages, or are you that kind of person that would see it, but you're like, oh, let me just like respond in like an hour or two? Because I do know some people that do that.
I mean, I do that, yes, partially. Just like, if I see a message comes in, if it's something that matters, like something important, then I'll reply like in a few minutes. Right. But if it's something that's like, it doesn't matter at all, like, what the fuck, I fucking like it's not urgent. Yeah. It's not like someone's gonna fucking die if I don't answer you. Yeah. I might just see the message. If I'm at work especially, I might see the message. It's like, all right, like I'll text them eventually when I get the time. So if I'm working, I probably, if you text me around, let's say you text me around 10, I might not even respond until like 3 once like I'm not in my working mode. But it really depends. If I feel like, okay, like this is something that matters, then maybe like you texted me today, probably like around 10, asking about the cameras. Yeah. And I think I probably took like 2 hours to respond, because I was like, we still got, like, even if I respond by, let's say 12, we still got hours until we're going to record. So stuff like that, like I'm going to respond But if I'm like in my zone, like I'll just push it off.
Yeah,
but,
I think that's how I used to be as well. That I would always be like, oh, if I'm busy, then I'll be like, oh, I would respond later. But for me, I think what changed now, I'm just like, you know what, I'm just gonna respond right now, just because a lot of the times when I did that, I would always forget to respond. Like it would probably take me till the next day if I don't respond right away because I'm doing something. Most likely, I'm not gonna remember to text them back after I'm done doing that.
Well, I do get that, and it's happened to me before for sure. But now, I just don't even open the message. Mm-hmm. So I still have the notification. Yeah. So that way I know, like, oh shit, I still got to respond to this person. Yeah. But yeah, I don't like open it and then reply. Like I'll see like, okay, they sent me a message. I got to reply to that. Yeah. So I don't clear it from my notifications.
I think that's probably the one downside of like being on my phone a lot is that if I see the message, it's going to be hard not to respond, you know? Yeah. Because then I'm just like subconsciously, I'm just like, fuck, if I'm not responding to you, then I just feel like a dick at that point because I seen your message and, you know, it takes like a couple seconds for me. So I'm just like, all right, fuck it. I'll just respond right now. But the reason why I brought this topic is because I actually had like one of my homegirls messaged me recently she asked me like a couple questions. Basically our friendship now is just we always communicate like or text each other like every so often, you know, just to kind of check up on each other. She recently texted me, she was like, let me pull it up because I just thought when this happened I just thought it was very funny. I wasn't really mad, but at the same time I was just more confused, I guess. Let me see if I can. Oh, here we go. So like the last time we texted was back in January for my birthday. So happy birthday.
All right, yeah.
And then she randomly texts me. It was on Thursday, April 6th. It says, "What's up, LOL, bro or lil bro? Do you still live in SoCal right now?" And I was like, "Oh hey, what's up?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I live in SoCal. Why?" And then no response after. I don't know. You want to see?
Yeah.
Like legit, no text back. So I was just confused, like because she went out of her way to ask me like how I was doing, and you know.
And then when she responds, she fucking
they doesn't respond. She doesn't respond at all.
I feel that.
So I was like confused. I don't know, like I don't know if you guys have any friends that are like that.
My guess is, I mean, we touched on it earlier. Yeah. But I'm not really gonna touch on it too much. Or maybe even at all. Mm-hmm. Maybe they're at Coachella, so then they're like, "Oh shit!" Maybe they're busy,
that's what
or
I was
like they're having
too.
fun. So it's like, all right, I'll respond to them once I'm like not drunk or whatever. Yeah. Maybe that's my guess.
But this was back in April 6th, though. That was a week ago.
Oh yeah. Never mind. I thought that was today.
No, but, I thought that was today. I was thinking that though. When she didn't respond, I was like, "Oh, is she like probably for Coachella?" I'm assuming, because I think she's at Coachella right now. Yeah. So I was assuming, but it was just interesting that it's just no response at all. Yeah,
that's kind of interesting for sure.
But yeah, she usually tends to do that though, like when it comes to like not responding. I don't know if you have any friends. I know I have a couple friends that also do that, and they also do the whole like, you know, if they're texting a girl, they would wait a certain amount of time if the girl responds back. Yeah. Like, couple hours, and they would wait like a couple hours, which is funny, but I mean, I guess I kind of understand that. Yeah,
just part of the game. It really depends on how you really want to play it. So, I don't know. I feel like to each their own. I typically, I feel like I'm kind of like that. Not even like just for girls, I'd say.
Just for anyone.
Like I feel like for anyone, if I hit you up, and let's say you reply after a few hours, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt and like, all right, he was busy, and I'll reply quick. But if you do that shit again and don't reply after a few hours, then I'm not gonna fucking reply until a few hours later, because if you're not gonna fucking put any effort in, why should I?
Yeah. So no, I get that.
I feel like I get a little petty like that sometimes, but typically I like to give people the benefit of the doubt. Like, all right, they were probably busy. Because I know I do that. Yeah. So it's like, all right, I was busy. Hopefully they don't fucking like take forever, because shit happens. Yeah. But
I think I used to be like that too, like early in the college years, but I think because the reason why I stopped doing that, or why I just feel like that's kind of pointless, is just because when you do that, the conversations go so long, you know, because you guys are responding so the response time is super long, where I just try to respond right when I see it. Like, even if they take a couple hours, I'm just like, fuck it, I'll respond to you in like 5-10 minutes. Yeah. And then if they respond to me again like in another couple hours, and then I'll still respond in those couple. So I'll give him like couple chances.
Yeah.
But if every time I text back, like if I'm texting back fast every time and they still do the 3-hour mark, then I'm like, oh fuck, okay, like fuck you at that point. But it does work because some people who take long to text, if you just text them right away, most of the time they text you back right away. So that's why I always try to hit them, even though they don't respond quickly. I try to respond quickly, and then eventually like they'll be like, okay, this guy is like, okay, he's responding pretty fast, so they'll be more responsive.
Yeah,
but
honestly,
that's like within my friends though. I don't know if it works for like strangers. I wouldn't do that with a stranger.
Yeah,
this is all like with just friends that people would know, not with strangers. If it was with strangers, then I would play their game. However long they take, I would take.
Yeah,
roughly.
Honestly, I feel like I get pretty petty sometimes. Yeah, like if someone does something that I don't fuck with, then it's like all right, then fuck this person. Like I'm not gonna fuck with them anymore. Yeah. But like, if they like, let's say for example, it's a homie, and then they say something like, fucking, like talking shit or something. Yeah. But like on some like there's, you could tell there's like some
meaning behind it.
Yeah. It's like all right, fuck this person. Yeah. Then I'll just like, maybe they were like just fucking around, but like it came off the wrong way. Yeah. Or like there was people around when they did it. It's like, bro, you could have just fucking told me that
in private.
Yeah. So it's like, if I see, or if it comes off as like they're trying to make themselves look better, then it's like, all right, fuck this person. Yeah. Like they're gonna like not necessarily throw me under the bus, but they're gonna use me to make themselves, to try to make themselves look better. And it's like, fuck them. Yeah. Because I could think of like not really a lot of our friends from college, we don't really talk to too much. Maybe part of it is actually because we're too far. Yeah. But I feel like for some of them, it's like when we were in college, it was cool. But then now it's like they kind of like stop like even reaching out and shit. Yeah, and it's like, all right, bro. Like I still, for the most part, like if it's a homie's birthday, I'll say like, hey, happy birthday, whatever. But if I'm just the one saying happy birthday to you, then it's like, all right, then fuck you. Like I'm not gonna, they don't like say it back. Yeah, it's like I'm not gonna fucking try on my end. And shit. No, so I can be pretty petty. Yeah. I can be pretty petty.
That definitely makes sense.
I remember everything. I'm the same way. I remember fucking everything. I will say that.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same way. Like if someone doesn't text me, happy birthday, or just anything, then I'm not gonna really reciprocate that same action. And I do understand with the whole even texting too. Like I know a lot of friends that take forever to respond. Yeah. But you see that they update their social media story, like either Snapchat or Instagram. Yeah. And then I'm just like, oh, bro, I texted you like an hour ago, and then I see you posted, something on your Insta and like 30 minutes ago. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Like, you for sure saw my text. Yeah. And like, I do get that part of like people who take forever to respond, but they're always on their fucking phone, and they're on their phone. Yeah. And I'm just like, bro, like it takes a couple minutes to fucking respond. Yeah. I don't know.
But like, just as I can be petty sometimes, I am appreciative. So like, for example, if someone texts me happy birthday, even if we haven't talked in a while, like I remember that, I'm gonna wish you a happy birthday too. Yeah. Or like, for example, when we had our like when we do birthday trips. Yeah. And it's like, all right, we're planning to go to fucking Tahoe, for example. Mm-hmm. It's like, oh shit, like you went to my birthday when I invited you, like you didn't have to, like I appreciate it. So that like if you do something, I'm gonna make sure I'm there. Yeah. So like
that makes sense.
Yeah, at least as much as I can, unless I really just fucking can't go. But I'm gonna try my hardest to show up. I think because you showed up for me. So I can't be petty, but if you do shit for me, I'll remember it and I'll appreciate it.
I think that's why we all the birthdays we go to, it's
typically the same people.
It's all the same people that have gone to like supported our birthdays, basically. Yeah. It's not like we've never gone into these like one-off birthdays of like.
Yeah. Outside of like the main core, I guess.
Yeah. So, I guess and realizing it, I guess that does make sense.
Yeah. Yep. But shit. That we just went on a little tangent. It started off with slow texter, fast texter. But yeah, I'm a slow texter. Shit, just to sum up that category or that theme.
All I gotta say is
topic.
just respond fast, guys. Like, it doesn't hurt if it's something. If they're asking you a question,
Don't wait a week to fucking reply. I'll say
Dude,
that.
I don't think I'm ever gonna get a response. Like, no cap. I think the next like response would probably be like in a couple months, where she would probably be like, "Hey, how you doing again?"
Yeah.
Just be like, I guess it's like the same fucking cycle. But I do want to transition. This might be a little bit short topic.
Yeah. Right.
But it's just kind of a fun topic. Wanted to ask you, what actresses do you know that look super hot in certain movies that just like they just hit different in that role in that movie?
I mean, I know we talked about it, and this is one fucking actress that for sure.
I think this is a universal.
Yeah, I think every guy on the internet could probably agree with this.
Yeah,
Margot Robbie on Wolf of Wall Street, bro.
Oh,
that shit
so bad, bro. Legit, I think when did that movie come out? 2014?
I didn't know who the hell she was.
No, I think that's how she became popular. That's how she.
God damn!
Yeah.
I became a fan of her that day.
I think that came out.
Oh, I got two more too. Shit.
Oh, you do?
I got two more examples.
Who else you have? What is it?
I don't know the name of the movie, but I think it's something to do with like Horrible Bosses or something, like with Jennifer
Aniston.
That one where she's like doctor.
Where she played the hoe.
The doctor,
that
I think.
Was,
yeah, fucking hoe doctor.
The hoe doctor. She was bad in that movie. Yeah. She hit different in that specific movie.
Yeah.
Compared to like,
I mean, I feel like she always looks good. Shit, to be
Yeah,
honest.
no,
but
she
that one,
does. But that one was
just
like,
because she doesn't really play characters that are like that, like
oh,
promiscuous
okay,
and shit.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like she typically plays like a normal character.
Yeah.
Like nothing really like out of the norm.
Right.
But that one, she was like very flirty, very sexual.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, oh damn. Like shit, I'm a fan. But yeah, I mean that's
a good one actually.
If we mention, are we gonna talk about this again in the future? I could hold some off.
No, just say all of them because there's a lot of actors, and we could go in the TV realm, like we could go to any realm, So you could just say the last one.
Fuck. Let me look up the.
You look. Okay, I got one.
You go. Yeah.
Fucking Scarlett Johansson in the first Avengers and Winter Soldier. She hit different in those movies. I don't know if you remember that.
I don't really remember it.
Let me see. I know she's one picture.
Like she's bad.
No,
so
she's super bad.
I always thought she was bad. Like I don't think those movies specifically made her, in my eyes, like any badder. Because I always thought she was hella fucking bad.
Right. I think it was this one scene on Avengers that she just looked stupid hot. Wait, hold on. I don't know if you remember this. If you want to watch. Oh shit. I have to show him this clip, guys, because this clip is like. This is the reason why like she was like super hot in this movie. Can you see it? The brightness low.
Oh. Well, she's like.
Yeah.
I could see it.
I think it's also because it was back in 2012, and I was
fucking going through puberty.
13 years. I was going through puberty, so look at that, bro. That's hella. But it was basically like that. Like it gets a little bit closer. But definitely Scarlett Johansson in Avengers and in Winter Soldier. She was super bad in those movies. Did you end up finding?
I did, but now that I look at it, it's like it's not as bad as I remembered. I was gonna say Zoe Kravitz in the new Batman, but
Zoe Kravitz. Zoe Kravitz.
Yeah.
Oh no, she is bad as Catwoman.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, is it because of her hair?
Maybe.
No, bro. Yeah. She was bad in that movie.
Yeah, see, I knew I was like, there's a reason why I remembered it, but
yeah, no, Zoe Kravitz was
maybe they're just not showing good pictures of her. But
I think you have to see like, especially that one scene. I don't know if you remember the club where they first met. When she was,
yeah,
she was, she was fine. That was a good one. I have one more. This one's kind of like a, I don't even say underrated pick or kind of a you wouldn't really guess pick. Do you know Mary Elizabeth Winstead?
No.
I've
probably seen her for sure.
As Ramona in Scott Pilgrim vs. the World.
She
hit so different, bro. Yes.
Wait, which chick is this?
This is the main chick in that movie.
The redhead chick?
Well, she like changed hair colors. Yeah. Bro, she was bad.
Bro, you're tripping.
Dude, I mean, if you watch it now, but I think because
At the
when
time-
I first
at the
watched
time?
it, I was still, I was going through puberty, so I don't know what it was. I don't know if you guys know the feeling of like when you see a really hot female that you're attracted, you get like the little butterfly feeling.
You got butterflies when
I
seeing
don't
this
know.
chick?
When I was a kid, I remember I got like a little butterfly feeling from
Oh
seeing her
my
in that
God.
movie. You don't think so?
I mean, I didn't see that movie when I was a kid. I saw that movie like fucking 2-3 years ago. So I saw it for the first time when I was already fucking in my 20s. So I didn't think she was hot.
Okay, well,
shit.
Again, comment below what actresses you guys think hit different in certain movies. You got another one?
I don't know if I don't know if I haven't seen enough movies of hers, but Megan Fox in Transformers.
Oh, that's a good one. Megan Fox. She was especially the first one. Well, actually, no, both first two Transformers.
Yeah. I don't know if I've seen enough movies where it's like before that she looked like not as bad, but
well, she always looked bad, but I think because Michael Bay, he always makes like the female lead in his movies over-sexualized. So that one scene where Megan Fox was like on the car roof, like working on the car.
That scene, that fucking scene.
I think that's like a goated scene right there that every kid that grew up watching that movie would remember. That's a good one to end it off.
I guess honestly, I came up with one last one. This one's, I don't know if people are gonna agree with this one. This one, I was a kid at the time, so it was, I don't know her name, but the chick in The Matrix, bro.
The main one?
Yeah.
Oh, what's her name?
I don't know her name, but I think just all the latex, like her suit, I was just like,
really?
God damn. I was a kid at the time.
Right.
But shit.
I don't think when I was a kid, like, I was like.
I thought at the time, I was like, damn.
Oh, Carrie Ann Moss.
Yeah,
Trinity,
dude.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
dude. At the time, shit, when I was a kid, I thought she was bad.
Oh, fuck. Honestly, I can't even remember, like I don't even remember that when I was a kid, just like her specifically. Yeah, I don't remember being like turned on by her during The Matrix. Yeah. I don't know if it was just like that movie was hella actiony, so I was just like more
focused on the fighting and shit.
I don't know. I was focused on the fighting. He was focused on the latex.
Whoa.
And she was bad at. I think from what I would have to watch it again to be honest. But she probably was bad. I mean, if she was the main lead, like she probably was bad.
She did it in that movie, in my opinion. Shit.
I don't know. That's a good one too.
But yeah, I mean, shit. That's it. I don't think I have any more. I'll fucking. Yeah. If I have any more, we'll bring it up again. Some other episode.
Definitely
we'll do part 2 or something.
Part 2 of this later on. But comment below if you guys have any actresses in movies that just hit different for you guys.
And then let us know which one do you agree with. Am I tripping on some of them? Is Ian tripping on some of them?
Yeah.
Let us know, cause shit. Some of them I feel like we agreed on, but some of them.
Well, basically, it was the Scott Pilgrim one. I think.
Yeah,
I think that was more like
and then for me,
personal.
the Matrix one you didn't necessarily agree with, but yeah, at the time, I did think she was hot. But yeah, shit. That's it for that topic. But I wanted to bring something up that I saw recently, and it's a kind of controversial topic.
Okay.
It's pretty controversial. I don't know if you saw everything with Bud Light. You said you haven't, right?
I have not, actually. I've seen it trending. I've seen Bud Light trending, but I didn't really look up into what was going on.
Okay, so I'm going to say this is all I know. I don't know the full details, but I think it started off saying that, or something along the lines of Bud Light partnering with this one girl, right?
Okay.
To be like the marketing director or to do something with marketing.
Right.
They were working with this one girl, and that one girl made a video saying something along the lines of the brand needs to get like have a revamp. Or what's that?
I think it's called revamping, like revamping the product.
And then like that they need to target a different audience, because their audience is like they need to target. I think she said they need to target like a younger audience.
Oh, okay.
And more like inclusive audience, like as in like trans like people and like LGBTQ,
Right.
I think. And then she said something along the lines of that the current Bud Light drinkers are like a bunch of fratty old people that are like not fucking like up to date with society
shit.
or some shit,
Oh,
right?
shit, yeah.
So I think I read that girl is a trans person. Like it was
so she was a guy?
male to female trans, I think. Pardon me if I'm wrong about that, but I think that's what I saw. And then now Bud Light is saying that no one on their executive level knew about this move. That someone like a lower level marketer is the one that reached out to them and had like the collab thing in mind. So now, like, it's not like a public statement by the company, but someone from the company said the executives didn't know about it. It was someone lower in marketing. And then what I was going to get out of this is like, there's two things. One, do you think companies should try to be more like woke and more political, first of all? And second of all, actually, that's the main thing that I was going to say. Do you think they should be more woke and political? Since they are big companies, they have a lot of influence.
Right.
And do you think companies should also like even though I don't think anyone's going to fucking agree with this or disagree with what I'm going to say. I feel like every company should appreciate their customer base. Yeah. Even if they are like old, outdated per se. Yeah. Like I think if that's what's keeping them alive, they should appreciate them. But like I get maybe certain companies have to be more open-minded and target more people because they don't like the current audience or whatever. But you still got to appreciate everybody. Yeah. And I feel like it's a hard topic.
It's a hard topic.
It's a hard topic because, like, for example, like LeBron James, I feel like a few years ago they were saying like, oh, LeBron James should take on more of a bigger position in like, I think it was like black rights at the moment, like the BLM movement. I think they were saying like he should. Honestly, I really don't want to sound uneducated, but I'm pretty sure they were saying he should have a bigger voice within the community. But then people were like, bruh, like,
just let him be. Like,
he's just a fucking basketball player. Yeah. Let him fucking play with the basketball. Like, let him shoot fucking hoops. Yeah. And
I think for that, like, just let LeBron focus on his life, his family. You know, I think I know some people, or at least with that high status, like, don't want to get too involved in that type of thing, or just like any controversial movement or any certain political idea, just because it's like you're gonna get so much mixed like reactions from it. And I think the smartest move, if you're anyone that's in a higher status, is just kind of not really be so vocal about it. Maybe, I mean, obviously you can still donate behind the scenes and like support behind the scenes, and maybe that's what LeBron did. He supported behind the scenes, but I just think you don't really need to force a person to kind of voice a certain thing that you believe in. And for the company thing, though, that I agree, though, depending on the product, they should really just focus on what their demographic audience is, and not try to force, especially with Bud Light. Like, you really don't see. I mean, it's right. Like, you only see frat guys, white people,
old people.
It's not even just old people. You see even younger generation, like frat guys.
Yeah.
It's mainly towards men that drink Bud Light, that drink beer.
Yeah. And honestly,
like, I feel like I don't even want to females or anything is probably
come off the wrong way, but I feel like it's more of like guys that like to drink, and I mean, for beer in general, it's like guys that tend to be like more on the manlier side, or want to be more on the manlier side, right? And like it's just mainly men, and it's like like the company, like, I think they lost like $6 billion worth of like their like net worth or whatever, some shit like that.
Because of what they said.
They're still like at 186 billion. So
right.
fucking not much.
Like,
but
you're not gonna go to like a female company and be like, hey, target, men, or target this and that.
Shit! Actually,
right?
another example. I heard that I think Gillette was bashing men for like
shaving.
For like they were trying to target more like women or something. So then men were like, bro, what the fuck? Like, we're your primary fucking buyer. Like, yeah.
So,
I think I saw something.
Yeah, I think companies that try to be woke is just, I think it's honestly kind of shitty in its own right, because companies are just doing it just so they don't get canceled. They're like appreciative that they're being woke. Yeah. They're like, hey, look at us. We're going after all these different demographics. Like, praise us. We're hip and new and whatever. But I'm just like, I feel like that in its own right is kind of insulting, because it's like you don't generally care about that audience. You're just going for it just so you could
to meet like a quota.
To meet a quota, or you could be appreciated by a lot of people. Yeah. And I'm just like, if you're a product dedicated for a certain gender or whatever, just stick to that audience. Like you said, shaving, that's not gonna work really as much with female. I mean, yeah, females might use it. I mean, but that's like they the exception doesn't make the rule.
Yeah, they still got a pretty big. For shaving at least, there still is a big woman demographic, of course. But like, I think the brand itself, Gillette, not really. So
yeah, it's like just try to say. I mean, obviously, as a business, you're not gonna not want to expand. I do get that, but I think kind of forcing your way, like Bud Light, if you're trying to force your way into it, then it's just like, it just doesn't make sense. Like, unless you're gonna make a product that's that are supporting transgender people or whatever.
Yeah, I feel like people should kind of just stay in their lane. And like, I mean, it worked really well for Nike. Nike is very fucking inclusive.
Yeah, well, Nike,
but like it's a very fucking universal product.
That's a universal product. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, if you are a product like that, then yeah, fuck it. Like, it's in your brand. Like,
yeah, it works for everyone.
It works for your business model, of course. But like, I feel like it just sucks that in today's times, like, it's like people really try to force like one narrative.
Yeah, like I have an example too, like makeup brands, right? Makeup products. You don't really see all these makeup companies targeting men or wanting to target men, or
Yeah.
It's dedicated to females. Like they didn't tweet out anything about, oh, we're gonna target men now, whatever. It's because they know men aren't really their demographic audience, their target. So it's just certain products, it doesn't work for everyone, and that's okay. It's not a big deal. There are some products that are universal for everyone. I think we just need to kind of accept that.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
It's just crazy. Like nowadays, a lot of companies are just trying to,
Yeah, I feel like
woke.
just. It's a weird time we live. It's a crazy time we live in.
Yeah.
Because it's like. Yeah, I don't even know. It's like, you really have to kind of be or accept certain things, even if you don't. But like, it's like, I don't know. I feel like we'll see where everything goes, but
yeah, I'm kind of curious on like how it'll end up. Is it like, and has it made any progress since you?
I don't think so. I think that whole like the like someone stating the executives didn't know about it. I think that was just today.
Oh, okay.
So like 6 days ago was when it first started or something.
Right. What was the response from it? Were people like hating on?
Oh, people were hating on Bud Light.
Shit.
Yeah, people were hating on Bud Light. Like I saw videos that people would be like at grocery stores or like liquor stores, and the aisles would be like empty of other brands. Like, you won't see like no fucking
but you
Corona.
see Bud Lights.
Yeah, Bud Lights, Budweisers, like they're all just fucking stacked there.
Oh shit.
And then like I think there was people that were like they just start pouring out like their cans.
Damn.
And like I even saw this one guy, dude. I felt kind of bad for him. This one guy made a video saying that like, since sales are down, he's a sales rep.
Right.
Like,
he got fired.
He's like, nah, he didn't get fired. His commission it might get fucked.
Oh.
So it might affect like his expenses and like what he can afford, and, like paying bills and whatnot.
Yeah.
So it's like shit. Like, imagine that shit. Like your company, and I think that kind of sucks too, because
So
like,
are they hating on Bud Light because they're not supportive of trans,
or because they were talking shit of the customer base. So it's like the current customers basically like, yo, what the fuck? Like, why are you talking shit about us? It's like, fuck you. We're gonna stop drinking.
So, but I mean, are they really mad at Bud Light, or are they mad at that one marketing director that said all that shit?
I mean, as of right now, it seems like they're just mad at the company in general.
Oh, shit. Because wasn't it from that one marketing director that said it?
Yeah.
And then,
I don't know.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, but
that's
like,
crazy.
Shit. They haven't really been selling.
Yeah.
But that's just a controversial topic. I was like, you know what? Let's just talk about it.
Yeah.
Fuck
no,
it.
I mean, shit. We'll keep you guys updated if we know anything.
Yeah, if any other...
Follow our Twitter. We'll tweet it. We'll retweet something.
Yeah. But, yeah, I mean, if stuff comes up like that's big news, shit, we'll try to talk about it.
Yeah.
Like, I typically never take a stance on anything. I feel like I'm always in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
So you're probably going to get a very fucking central fucking point of view. Yeah, a very neutral point of view.
Yeah.
Shit. We're not going to be a political fucking channel.
Nah.
So,
but I'm down, like, if there's any news,
if
you know.
any big news, we'll talk about.
We'll talk about it for sure. I know I was looking at some news too, so in the future, we'll talk about more, but not too much. It'll be a fine line in between.
And then, shit. Just a quick thing I wanted to mention, totally unrelated. The draft is fucking coming up. I'm fucking excited for that.
Hyped.
The draft should be lit. I feel like there's so many fucking good stars or good players, potential stars.
we could make like a draft episode special. That's coming out sometime.
Yeah, because honestly, since we're just getting started, I don't really know what our what our viewers are fans of. Like, I'm a big fan of football, so just thought I'd mention it.
Yeah.
Shit.
No, we'll definitely do it. I think we'll do like a NFL draft special next week. We could probably do one like during the draft or something. We'll talk about it more.
Yeah, we'll decide. Let us know if you want us to talk about football. I love football, but we didn't know if we were going to talk about football. Yeah. Just let us know. Should we talk about football?
But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this week's episode. Hope you guys like the shorter format. Definitely. I kind of like the shorter format. And then maybe we can do more episodes like this. So, hope you guys like and subscribe. Comment below.
Subscribe,
what you guys want us to talk about next. And we'll see you guys next time.
Repost. Peace.